What is going on, is you're back again with another review. In today's video, now that the WBC qualifier has concluded, it's got me thinking once again about this topic, about what if these prospects and these guys that actually performed for their countries were in MLB The Show. So we're going to talk about it right now. So this has always been a key topic, but even after watching the whole World Baseball Classic qualifier and watching what has happened, I would still love to see the cards from the actual tournament get into the game, which I think is well deserved, especially because it's right before the actual season starts, and it could be like the first program. As soon as we launch, MLB The Show, it could be the first program. You already have the guys that are going to be doing good. The whole tournament concluded as soon as the game comes out. Be perfect for the content. I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on it. I think it'd be a perfect program to start it off with the World Baseball Classic, kind of the World Cup of baseball, starting off the MLB The Show life cycle. I think it would be amazing to have, and plus it only comes around once every 3-4 years nowadays, so I think it's a great first program to have for 23, especially with all the countries. We have 20 countries now in the game, so you can get at least 20 cards right there. And if you had to do the 30, if you wanted to round it up, maybe to 30 or 40, there's definitely a ton of players you could put in. You could definitely get players for multiple countries in there. I think every country should be represented from their best player during the whole tournament, but you could definitely have 2 players or 3 players from some of the countries that end up doing the best during the whole tournament. And why do we think this is so significant? Because I think that these cards are going to be really good cards, especially launch cards, because there's always a good launch program that we have in the game to go along with the live series. So I think it's a good one to start off with. You could definitely make it another collection in the actual collection screen like we have now. We got the finest, we got the milestone, you could have a WBC one in there as well. You could always be adding to it too. Like you always have the guys, or you could start off with the 90s or whatever, and then later down the road you could put the guys that were the 99 best players of the tournament later on in the game if you wanted to. Personally, I don't think that's the best route. I think you should get them at least to like 90 level. So for launch cards, and then put them on into the game as some of the best players, because that's before the season, and then when they get into the actual MLB season, if they are playing in it, then they will prove and even better, and then get better cards throughout there. So that's my opinion on the whole topic. I do think it should happen because it's a good first program to start off with, especially getting all the country cards in there and having everyone be represented, in my opinion. And since it's a 3 to 4 year cycle that it is now, COVID kind of messed that up with the cycle, but whatever cycle it's on, we only get it once every 3 to 4 years. So it'd be a nice launch program to have in MLB The Show, since they own the World Baseball Classic and everything that it does. So it'd be nice to have it in the actual video game that we can play and use the cards that were the best in the tournament in the actual game. Plus you get introduced to new players and all that stuff, which I think is good for the sport, in my opinion. And plus, they could promote the game as well when during the actual tournament, it's advertising and stuff like that. So I think it's good for both game side and the actual marketing side. But that's just kind of my opinion on it. I would love to hear other people's opinions on it. I think the WBC cards would look really cool too. I think the card arts will be nice, and plus it would give them time. They have like about a month till the game comes out after the tournament. They have a month till the actual game comes out after the tournament done. So I think it'd be a good way. They can make whatever they wanted to make for their first program, do the WBC stuff, get that, and then put that the new cards later down the line. But I don't know, that's kind of my opinion. I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Just from like a player perspective, I think it's really good. As a dev perspective, it might be kind of hard to get all the cards though, just because it's so soon to launch. But I don't know, I feel like there should be something in the game about the World Baseball Classic, since it's such a cool event. It's the most iconic event that people will watch, probably except for the playoffs of the All-Star game. That's international too, not just US, Canada, all that stuff. So it's international. I think international baseball is really interesting to watch. It may not be the best competition in the world, but it's still pretty good, and it's better than watch like the minors or something like that. So I don't know, that's kind of my thoughts on the whole situation. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Should we have it in the game? Is it the right idea? Would you guys like to see it or not? Personally, I would, obviously, but love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this short little video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out all my socials down in the description, my Twitter, my TikTok, and my other clips channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.